You guys, this is a very exciting video because tomorrow, on Sunday, I get the keys to my very first solo apartment. I've had roommates in the past. I've never lived completely alone, like in my own space by myself. So this feels like a big step. It feels like a big thing for me. And this whole process moved very fast. I viewed the apartment on Wednesday. On Thursday, I was like, hey, I know you're looking for someone to move in ASAP. So I could definitely do that if you'd come down on the rent price. And I asked for like $200 off and they were like, oh yeah, sure, that works for us. And I kind of didn't think they were gonna take it. So then I signed the lease yesterday and I get the keys tomorrow. So everything has moved very fast. Very exciting though. I just usually have a little bit more time to plan these things. So today I have to run some errands and you all are gonna come along with me and then you'll be with me tomorrow when I get the keys. But today I have to go get some checks from the bank because I have to pay my security deposit and my rent every month with checks and I've never had to do that before. And it's also a little more complicated because my bank is Wells Fargo and there's no Wells Fargo here in Maine. And the checks wouldn't be here in time because this whole thing has moved so fast. So I have to like transfer money from my Wells Fargo account to my account here in Maine and then get the checks for the Maine bank. So I have to go deal with that at the bank this morning. That's the first thing I'm gonna do because they close at noon. And then I'm going to Sam's Club to pick up a couple of things like the Anthropologie mirror dupe. This has been a mirror that I have always wanted. I've always had another mirror and it like was too big for the space, but this new space, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense for it. So, and they had it in stock. Usually it's out of stock. I just like checked and I was like, oh, it's in stock. I'm just gonna buy it. So I bought it. I got it for pickup today. So we're gonna go to the bank and then we're gonna go to Sam's Club. So I got everything done that I needed to at the bank. Where did they go? Oh, I got the checks. I transferred the money over that I needed to transfer. So that should be all good for tomorrow. It's 9:42 and so the next thing I have to do is go to Sam's Club to pick up the mirror and a few other things that I ordered, but the pickup window isn't until 11 to 12, and I don't really want to just like sit there. It takes me like 45 minutes to get there. So I think actually what I'm gonna do is go to the thrift store. I know it's a little bit risky to start like looking for stuff for this apartment because I don't have any of the measurements. I don't know how my existing furniture is gonna fit in there, but I guess we'll just go see, like if there was something there that I fell in love with and was like, I have to have this, then I would get it. So we'll go see, we'll go look, see if there's anything, and we can also look for like little decor stuff too. I'm just so excited to get like started on decorating. I have like a whole Pinterest board all ready to go. So go to the thrift store to kill some time. Yeah, let's go do that. You guys, I am so dumb. I am not used to leaving my house this early, like before 10 a.m. So I got here, thrift store doesn't open until 10. I just like didn't put two and two together. So thrift store. So now I have to kill a couple minutes. I could stay here and just wait, but I think I'm gonna go grab some food because I've got a lot going on today. And then we'll just come right back. So I'll eat, come back, then get to thrift shopping. Okay, so that killed a little bit of time. It's now 9:50. I got my food here. I got bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, hash brown that I've already taken a bite out of. And I know it's before 10 a.m., but I still got myself a Coke. So I guess I'll just sit here and eat it, and then we'll be on to the thrift store. All right, so ended up kind of striking out at the thrift store. Like there were a couple things that I'm like, yeah, like maybe those could work. There was that one coffee table that I do think could be really good. I don't love the top. I think I would want a lot of the inspiration pictures I was looking at because the living room is kind of dark. So I don't want to put a lot of dark furniture into it and have it, you know, be extra dark. But I've seen with like the dark the dark wood legs on a coffee table and then like a marble top, which I think could look really good. So I was trying to figure out if I could like DIY that one into some kind of a situation, but that coffee table has been there for forever. Last time I was here was probably like 3 or 4 months ago, and that coffee table was here. So I'm sure if I really wanted that coffee table, if I came back, it would probably still be here. So now, since it's 10:21, perfect time to go to Sam's Club. I killed the perfect amount of time. Skin. Help you with some of that. Here, let me move that seat up. We got the mirror from Sam's Club, but the problem is if I drive, it's gonna be right on my head. So I think I'm gonna try to do some adjusting here. There's this like party pack, I guess, of Cheez-Its. And I think if I take that out, I can rotate it a little more so that it's not like directly on my head. Now that I have the mirror, the next thing is gonna be, I think I'm gonna go to, I think there's like a Lowe's, Home Depot, and a Michael's around here. And I wanted to add some things to the mirror so that it looks a little bit more like the Anthropologie one. Like this one just has a little applique at the top and then it's kind of plain all around. So I think I'm going to add some things to the corners and then like maybe some beading around it so it looks a little bit more intricate. So I'm going to see, I think Home Depot is closer. So I'm going to go to Home Depot first just to see what they have. Okay, so I found some of the like molding stuff. And this is kind of what I needed to go on the corner, but they're a lot smaller than I wanted. So I think I'm just gonna get these and then go to Michael's and see if they have anything else. And then like if I need to return these, I can. So I was kind of bummed with the selection of the wood appliques that I actually found out are called wood overlays, I think. So kind of struck out there. The things were just too small. I needed something bigger because I kind of want it to be like the thing. I don't know if you can see back there. No, not really. The thing on the top is pretty big, so I figured if there's like a small thing on the bottom, it'll look kind of funny. So I want to find something of equal size to put on the bottom corner, so I might just order something online. I didn't end up going to Michael's because I ended up just looking online and I was like, okay, like let's see what they have before I go there. And they didn't really have a lot. I also need to get wood beads to put around the outside, but that's going to be a later project. I was just kind of getting overwhelmed. My camera was dying. I was like, let me just go home, wrap up all of this stuff that I was gonna do. And so I have Rocky here in the car with me. I got him from inside. I'm just gonna bring this stuff, most of the stuff inside. I think I'm gonna have to leave the mirror in here. I don't know if I'm gonna take it with me tomorrow though, because if I go by myself, I can't bring this inside. And I wanted to bring some stuff, but it's kind of a weird shape and I can't really fit anything else in the car with it here. So sorry, Rocky, I poked him. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pack up the car with some other stuff, but I'm definitely gonna get like my mom's Sam's Club stuff out of here. All right, so it's a little bit later in the day now. You can see I took a shower. My curls are kind of popping, but I did a little bit of work. I took a shower and now we're gonna take this mirror and actually put it in my storage unit because tomorrow I'm just going by myself. It's just gonna be me and I cannot carry that thing by myself. Like I even had to help the Sam's Club guy like pick it up from each side and put it in. So we're gonna take that and put it in my storage unit and then I'm gonna unload a bunch of stuff from the storage unit and put it in my car. The like stuff that I can carry by myself just so that I can like take an initial load of stuff tomorrow.
Just thinking about, is there handles on this side?
I think it's so one person can carry it, but
Oh, look at airplane.
oh.
The sky.
I couldn't see it from my angle.
I just feel like the way I don't want you to pull it out of my hands, though. You know what I mean? Because you get the handles, it's like a different grip.
Okay.
I didn't want you
Ready?
to pull it up.
Well, you made it a little harder on yourself.
And then just right here. Some issue.
Okay, we've discovered a hole in the ceiling of my storage unit. Let me... It's all brown. That's nasty.
It's okay, though.
You look okay?
And I think if we're getting this stuff out, like these aren't even wet.
Well, it's really dried that brown stuff on there.
And this,
At first we thought that it was just like something had dripped and like the plastic had protected it, but this whole cushion, can you see that? It's completely molded. Like somehow the water got through there. It's all moldy. There's like pink and ugh, nasty. And then one of these is really bad. This one right here.
I was just gonna put these two in the car. They're okay.
I don't know where the long cushion is. I didn't realize that. So we got all of the couch cushions home. We ended up just bringing them back here, and now we have them soaking in a concoction that my mom came up with. So those are the ones that were like super extra moldy. We have the other ones just kind of over there until we see how well that works. But the actual cushions themselves, like, can you see that? The actual cushion is moldy, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So I had to like call the storage unit manager. He didn't pick up. So I had to leave a message and just basically complain. So I guess we'll file a claim and see what happens. I just have to wait for them to call me back, or I'll call them again tomorrow morning when they're open. So we'll see what happens there. I am not very happy. I was about to go to bed, but I just walked by the water that these cushions or cushion covers have been soaking in. And you guys, look at this. That is like dark brown water. That is so nasty. You can still see like, here, I'll try to move out of the way. Like those are all mold spots. So I'm gonna try to push it down a little more, but that water is so gross. It's here. Today is the day. Let's go pick up the keys. I got the keys. I'm gonna do a little bit more in-depth, like a whole empty apartment tour in a different video, but let me just take you through real quick what we're working with here. So this is the front door. You come through these doors, which are kind of cool. They're like split. And this is my new bedroom. This is my favorite part. The fireplace and this huge gold mirror here. I think that the Sam's Club mirror that I just got is gonna go really well with that one. And I think I might put it over here. These are like doors that they've shut up because this used to be a house that's been turned into apartments. We have this amazing, gorgeous bay window. The floors, we go through here. This is the living room. Pretty standard bay windows again. This, what's it called? A stained glass situation up there. Another fireplace. The floors, I'm so in love with these floors in here. I think I'm gonna actually mount the TV right there. This is the bathroom. It's nothing special. It's just, you know, it's a bathroom. Shower's kind of like around there. And then this is the kitchen. Like this room is pretty standard, bathroom is pretty standard, but the living room and the bedroom are my favorite parts, and I'm so excited just to start decorating, but I'm jumping the gun with that. So now that I've got the keys, it's so echoey in here, but I just have a couple things in my car that I'm gonna grab and bring them in, and then I have to go over to Spectrum to pick up my internet stuff and bring it back here because I have an appointment at 1, and I think right now it's 12:43. So I'll probably just bring a couple things up and then head over there. This is so embarrassing, but I was like, oh, let me just go pee before I go and do all this other stuff because I have to pee. And then after I was done peeing, I forgot there's no toilet paper here. Why would there be toilet paper here? So that's great. So I went to Spectrum and they were actually closed. So I don't really know what's up with that because I was able to make the appointment. I guess stores can set their hours, which are different than like the Spectrum hours, and they don't have to tell the other people. I don't know. So I had to call them and be like, just ship my stuff. It's fine, I'll deal with it later because I don't actually need it this week, thank goodness, because I'm not gonna be staying here and I'm officially moving in all my stuff next week. So then I just went and grabbed myself some Chipotle. I took like a couple bites because I was starving. But I still haven't brought in anything from the car because I was like, oh, I have to get to Spectrum on time, and then I didn't even really need to be there. So I need to film a couple more things here, then I'll bring all my stuff in and then I guess head home. right, so I got all my stuff moved in that I had in my car. So my car is empty. I got a breath. The steps are a little bit hard to get up. So hopefully I'll have enough help next week because that was like one load for my car and I'm exhausted. So I think I'm gonna end this video here because at this point I don't really have anything else to do here. Maybe I'll take a couple measurements just so that I have them. And then next week we'll be right back here for the official complete move-in vlog. So thanks for sticking around, you all. If you want more apartment content, there will definitely be a lot more on TikTok and Instagram. And I'll see you guys next week for the complete move-in. Bye guys.